Hello YouTube, this is Boston Best or 407. I just want to do a quick video in which I discuss something I was thinking about. It's kind of a funny situation because for the last several years I've been thinking about, what my personal politics are. I've been kind of trying to figure out what it is that I believe and what it is I think is important in my life. And I've had a hard time thinking about it for a lot of different reasons, different personal experiences, different kinds of, whatever. And I have to say that throughout my whole life, I've floated with different political ideas because politics is something that's always been interesting to me. I've always been up on politics, been always paying attention to it. And for a while, I had been more left wing. For a while, I was more of a libertarian kind of thinking person. Then recently, I started floating with more right wing ideas, and I was floating with all these different ideas. And what I had kind of forgotten was that there was a time when I was in college where I had actually synthesized both together into one, and it was kind of a centrist, what you might call a centrist perspective. And that actually, what I realized was that actually worked for me, and it allowed me to kind of have my cake and eat it too. It meant that I could think this way about one thing, this way about one thing, be flexible, but also, also without, being like, having strong opinions, following through on different ideas without, because I didn't like the word centrist. I liked third way better, but I didn't like the word centrist because it sounded like you're a moderate. But now as I'm thinking about it now, I think centrist actually is a very good description of my political views because I'm not going to go into detail. I just want to make this a very quick video. But this is sort of my thinking. So I would say that I've gone full circle now, fooled around with different ideas, and then came back to realizing, hey, this is actually what I believe in. It's actually just going back to what I had before. So, I'm going to go with that from now on. I thought I was more of a traditionalist thinker, but the problem with that is I'm not really a particularly religious person in the conventional sense of, belonging to a church. So I can't really say I'm a quote-unquote traditionalist as such. And I just can't really go along with that, so can't really do that. Thought I was a quote-unquote conservative Democrat, like a center-right Democrat. Can't really do that either. I like Barack Obama because I remember I was watching something on YouTube where he was saying that and I was also reading this in an article where he's what am I saying? He's keeping things the same. I like that. I like the idea of keeping things the same, more or less. But, that's what could be meant by being center-right, being like a center-right Democrat. But I'm not even that either. I'm not even, and some people might call me even a centrist. But, I'm not really even any of those things. I think the best description of myself would be that, centrism. So, I'm kind of embarrassed, admittedly, because, I spoke out of turn at different times in my other videos. I said it on the internet, talked to some of my friends. The other night I was talking to my friend, I was saying maybe I might be a conservative libertarian, like a Ron Paul type. But then I went through that already, and I don't want to go back to I don't want to be into that, because I'm not really vibing with that either. The only perspective that I have that really I think fits me is what I said. So this is just like a little rant. And that's all I'm going to say pretty much. My battery's dying on me. I got to get new batteries before I do another video. But anyway, that's it. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.